Imagine the world suddenly tilting beneath your feet, spinning without warning. This is vertigo, and the culprit lives hidden deep inside your ear. Buried within the skull lies a tiny, intricate world, a spiral of canals and chambers that quietly governs both your hearing and your sense of balance. We think we know our ears. Music through headphones, lively conversations, a sudden noise at night, hearing feels like their only purpose. But the ear is far more than a microphone. Today, we journey through all three of its remarkable regions: outer, middle, and inner. It all begins with vibration. Every sound you hear is simply a wave of moving air, rippling invisibly toward your ear. The visible outer ear, the pinna, acts like a funnel. Its curves catch passing sound waves and guide them inward toward the canal. When sound reaches the eardrum, this delicate membrane vibrates in perfect rhythm, converting invisible airwaves into precise physical motion. Behind it, three tiny bones, the malleus, incus, and stapes, the smallest in your body, rock in sequence, amplifying every vibration with remarkable mechanical precision. These vibrations pass into the cochlea, a spiral, fluid-filled chamber shaped like a snail, where the true magic of hearing begins. Inside, thousands of microscopic hair cells bend as fluid ripples across them. Each tiny movement sparks an electrical signal, transforming motion into the language of the brain. These electrical impulses race up the auditory nerve to the brain, which instantly decodes them into the rich, vivid experience of sound we recognize. Different regions of the cochlea respond to different frequencies. Deep bass at one end, bright highs at the other, letting us distinguish every sound. But hearing is only half the story. Right beside the cochlea lies your vestibular system, the body's command center for balance and spatial orientation. Every step you take, every bike you ride, every steady stance, all rely on this hidden system keeping you upright and oriented in space. At its core are three fluid-filled semicircular canals, arranged at right angles like the X, Y, and Z axes, each tuned to a different plane of rotation. Nod yes, shake no, or tilt your head. Each motion activates a different canal, detecting rotation along its own unique plane. As your head turns, the fluid inside lags behind due to inertia, bending tiny hair cells that instantly fire signals to your brain. But rotation is only part of it. The otolith organs house tiny calcium crystals that sense linear motion and the constant pull of gravity. As you accelerate in a car or ride an elevator, these crystals shift, dragging on the hair cells below. That subtle bend tells your brain you're moving and where gravity pulls. This system streams constant spatial data to your brain, keeping you oriented every second. But when it falters, the world spins, and dizzying vertigo takes hold. But before we go further, we need to confront the dangerous myths surrounding ear care, the everyday habits that do far more harm than good. Earwax, or cerumen, isn't dirt. It's a protective, moisturizing shield that traps dust and germs, then naturally migrates outward, cleaning your ear all on its own. Here's the most dangerous myth: cotton swabs. Instead of removing wax, they push it deeper, risking painful scratches or even puncturing your fragile eardrum. And ear candling? Completely useless and dangerous. The residue isn't earwax, it's melted candle wax. There's no suction, just serious burn and injury hazards. Sometimes wax builds up and hardens, causing impaction. Watch for fullness, itching, ringing, or muffled hearing. Clear signs it's time for professional attention. Loud concerts, blasting headphones, and roaring power tools damage your hair cells permanently. Once they wilt and die, they never regrow. Volume truly matters. Protect them. Middle ear and swimmer's ear infections bring pain, pressure, and discharge. Watch for red flags: persistent pain, discharge, sudden hearing loss, or vertigo. See a professional promptly. Here's the golden rule: leave your ears alone. Gently wipe only the outer ear with a damp washcloth. Never insert objects into the canal. For safe care, use softening drops to let wax drain naturally. Keep headphones at reasonable volume. Wear earplugs at concerts, and tilt your head to drain water after swimming. From dancing bones to the spiraling cochlea and looping canals, the ear is a masterpiece of biological engineering, an unseen wonder that lets you hear, balance, and move through the world with confidence.